Hey guys, this is Erica, aka Fawn Milk. This is gonna be my first YouTube video. I've been on, I've been on YouTube for a very long time, but this is the first time I'm gonna be making a YouTube video to post, at least in this sort of context. I've been on Instagram since I was in 8th grade. I started getting serious about my artwork around high school, and I'm here on this platform to inspire you guys, to show you guys that even if your passion dies for a little bit because of life or things that are going on in your said life, that you can always go back to it, that there's always time, and it's never too late. I don't think it's ever too late, especially when you're passionate about something. You have a whole life ahead of you, and I just want to be here to inspire you guys to get back into that passion, whatever that may be. So in this drawing that I'm working on right now, it's an art trade that I'm doing for somebody on Instagram. I'm gonna have their username and everything in the description below, so be sure to check that out because I really do love this artist very much. And yeah, so yeah, this is gonna be their character that I'm working on. I don't own them or anything. So a lot of things that have inspired me throughout the years would be anime, of course. I think the first time I ever picked up a manga book, it was the Tokyo Mew Mew a la Mode manga, the one with Barry. I love Barry so much. But Tokyo Mew Mew and Sailor Moon and Pokemon, of course, had to be like my first ever inspirations of any type of artwork. I very much admired how pretty and beautiful everything looked, and I used to love just delving into my own world that I realized I could make. So I started doing this at a very young age, but of course I didn't start getting serious about it until high school, like I said. That's when I realized that I had, some type of talent at least, and that I could do something with it, and that I could strengthen it and better it for my own benefit, whatever it may be. Around high school is around the time that my social media really started getting popular. It was also not a really good time in my life, so I couldn't really enjoy a lot of it as much as I wanted to, but I really did enjoy it at the time when I could. But that was around the time that my social media started getting a little bit more popular because of the characters that I would make. I used to make OCs. I still make OCs. I don't know why I'm talking like I don't, but I make a lot of OCs, but back then I had a specific set of OCs that a lot of people could relate to and really liked as well. So those characters used to be Alchemy, June, and Tiger Lily, and I still have them to this day, but their story I'm trying to work on and trying to make better, so I can make a comic out of them one day. I'm hoping to make one soon. Don't know when that'll be, but of course you guys will know. I'll let you know whenever that happens, but those characters are not gone. I still love them and they're still here, so don't worry about it. They'll show up again pretty soon, but right now they're in the works. But yeah, so back then they were pretty popular for those kind of reasons. I think I started off as Apple Rose Yaoi when I first made my Instagram account. I used to draw a lot of CL Phantom Hive and Black Butler stuff because that was the stuff that I was into back then. But I used to draw a lot of that stuff. Then eventually in high school I had changed my name to Fawn Milk, and that permanently stays to what it is right now. A lot of my artwork right now would be very cutesy, I think, in my opinion. I started off in that art style as well, and it's the art style that I really resonate with. because of my interests as a child, like Tokyo Mew Mew and Sailor Moon, which are huge inspirations for me. I love shoujo manga. I used to read it all the time when I was younger, and that's kind of why my style is kind of sticking to that right now. But that's how it started, and that's kind of the style that I'm sticking with right now, I think. In high school, of course, I went through a little angsty phase. I was going actually through some terrible things, but I used my artwork as a diary back then. So it's really interesting to see the type of mental anguish that I was in and how I was able to translate that into artwork. But it's very different than what I do right now. A lot of the artwork that I used to make, I can't show without trigger warnings, or I can't even show it on this platform. But I will show it to you guys one day, and I'm pretty sure those of you who have been following me for that long know exactly what I'm talking about. But I'm not ashamed of that time of my life. It was a different time. But it definitely showed in my artwork, and I just think that's the most interesting thing in my opinion. Let me know what type of content you guys want to see from me. I really do like making these type of videos where it's like a speed draw and then I talk over it type of thing. But go ahead and let me know what topics you guys want me to talk about. I do really like those types of videos where artists are working on their artwork, but they're also talking about like different things or different topics. So I really want to make videos like that. So go ahead and ask me some questions. It could be anything, or maybe if you have a topic that you'd like me to cover, I definitely would love to try that. The program I'm using right now to draw is Procreate. I've been using this program for about 3 years. It's definitely not something I want to continue using, at least for right now. I'm starting to set my eyes on other programs to see if I can try and get some better tools. Procreate is great, but I think in my opinion it's more so of a casual like sketchpad, like bring your sketchpad with you type of program. It's very user friendly. It's not hard to use. So I do want to use other art programs, and as I get to use them, I am going to be making reviews so you guys can know my opinion and stuff like that. Procreate is a one-time payment type of deal. It is, I think, only $10. At least the last time I got it, it was $10. I don't know how much it is now, but it has to be around that price range at least. So it's $10, and you don't really have to pay for anything else after that, honestly. All the brushes you can download on Gumroad or anywhere else really on the internet. You can just find any brush, or you can make your own. But that in itself you do have to find tutorials on, because in my opinion I think it's a little complex, especially all those buttons, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. So one of my OCs that I actually have right now at the moment is Lechita. Lechita is just my absolute favorite OC right now at the moment. I don't know if you guys can tell, I draw her absolutely all of the time. And but yeah, this set nowadays is a lot different than my set of OCs that I had when I was in high school. Lechita very much does embody the bubbliness that Alchemy had, or still has. She still has that kind of type of character, but it's amplified, I like to say. Lechita used to be a comfort OC for me, and I used to draw her all the time in high school whenever I felt really stuck or depressed, or just needed something to make me smile, and that was the only thing that could at the moment. So I really love drawing her for you guys, and I just really hope that she brings a smile to your face, you know, because I think that's important. I am gonna try and make comics and stuff out of her so you guys can see her personality a bit more, and know her as much as I do, because I absolutely love her and I think she's a joy. So I've never taken any art classes before. I used to have an art class in high school. Maybe it was about 2 years, but I don't really consider that, to contribute to my learning in any type of way. I taught myself a lot of these things and a lot of the things that you see on the screen right now. I just taught myself through YouTube videos, research, practice, references, all of that. But in high school, I kind of found it to be very repetitive because they were pretty much repeating the things that I already knew. So it doesn't really count to me. I was just kind of there. But it was fun, the times that I did have it. But it just didn't really contribute much, in my opinion. I'm not trying to say, though, that you don't need any type of art class or anything like that. If you do have the means, if you do have the money or the resources to do so, I say do so. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with teaching yourself, and there's nothing wrong with being guided by somebody who knows. And it's just, there's different levels to what people can access. But yeah, this video is going to be a little bit short. I don't really have much planned, at least for this. This is my first ever video, at least in this context. So please let me know if you like it. Please comment below. Please give me ideas. And thank you so much for watching all of this, if you really did, and hear me ramble this much. But I really, really do appreciate it. See you next time, guys. Thank you for watching.